The last thing I wanted to check out today was the Xbox Developer Direct from a couple days ago. Xbox has been in a rough place. All three of the games have been in a rough place this year. This year has not been kind. The rise of AI and that market has devastated consumer electronics. The major shifts in gaming have really pushed a lot of games out of favor. Like, we still have no idea what's happening with Highguard that was supposed to launch in 6 days. They have not said a word since the Game Awards. Ugh. And probably the company that's had it the hardest has been Xbox. Xbox has reported their lowest console sale growth since 2005. The sales have obviously been better than 2005. They've been making more money because they have Games Pass, they have consoles, but they, in terms of growth, like hardware sales, software sales have been dropping off a cliff, and it's been the worst since the summer of 2005. It's been the game industry has been in an era of unparalleled growth for years, and it hit a cliff this year. It fell off. So Switch, Nintendo was down, Sony was down, and Xbox was down, but Xbox was hit the hardest, I think, because in terms of sales, they came in fourth out of the big three. A children's console, the NXT or something, NEX, came out of nowhere and beat them in terms of hardware sales this year, which was not a good look. So hopefully this is hitting some big notes. We need some big things for Xbox, because Xbox needs to succeed, because we need competition. We need gaming to keep going. I think this next year is going to... 2025 was, I think, great for gaming, and I think 2026 will be as well. Let's take a closer look at some of the amazing games. All the games show are available on day one with Games Pass. Cool. Keep pushing Games Pass. A lot of people did not like Games Pass price increase. Xbox was also trying to push the increase of game price to $80, and that kind of backfired on them. So I'm intrigued to see what we get here. What are my thoughts on the Steam machine? It's all going to depend on the pricing. That's going to be because it's basically a mid-end PC. It's all going to depend on that price. That's going to make or break the Steam machine. It has the name recognition with PC players because of Steam, but it doesn't have, like, wide mainstream appeal like the names Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation do. So it's going to need to have a good price to break into that very massive consumer market to kind of carve out a niche of console gaming. Like, obviously the idea of having a massive Steam library that you can just plug into any TV on the go. But if it's the price of a mid-end or high-end PC, why not just get a mid-end or high-end PC that's going to do more for you than the Steam machine? So we'll see. That's 100% going to be the make or break. It's all going to come down to price. We've heard rumors about like $700, $800, $900. We'll see. Oh, we're going to do the new Game Freak game. That's good. I've seen a couple images and thumbnails. I haven't watched anything. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a good amount from the new Fable.
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6.
Okay.
I'm Torben Owens, design director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
And I'm Don Arcetta, art director for Forza Horizon.
Good. Yeah, I think Xbox they
Horizon
need
Festival is a
to do
celebration of
good.
beautiful cars,
I kind of
music,
like that
and
they kind of
breathtaking locations
had
around the
a
world.
failure of the past 2
And now we're
years
taking you to the
because
place we've
it's
wanted
kind
to
of
visit for a very
created
long
more
time.
of an interconnected gaming
Japan.
community in terms of game
We
sharing.
designed a campaign.
We have
that
Xbox,
focuses
a
on
lot of
luxury.
Xbox exclusives coming to
You don't
PlayStation
start
and
as a
PlayStation games
superstar
coming to
festival
Xbox now
or a
because
racing
there's more of a
champion or
collaborative
rookie.
environment. I'm a
You'll
big fan
start
of that.
out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove
I will
you're
say this,
ready to
Forza,
move up by
not for
completing
me,
spectacular
always
events to
gorgeous.
unlock your
Always
next wristband.
beautiful.
These include classic Horizon showcases and our new
There's a
Horizon
reason
Rush
it's
events,
probably
where you
considered the
show
pinnacle
off
of racing.
skills on thrilling obstacle courses like this one at the docks in Tokyo City. When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get access to Legend.
And obviously all the big issues that they had with Games Pass this year, they upped the price of Games Pass. In the past, the price of Games Pass was worth it.
All of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is
We went from what? It was
explore
Games
at your
Pass.
own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
It went from
Japan is the ideal location for our
$20
biggest,
a
most
month to
exciting game
$30 a month,
full of beautiful landscapes and stunning contrasts.
which is a 50% increase, right? That's kind of crazy. The PC Games Pass went up 50%. The standard Game Pass went up only $3. But the big Games Pass went up by 50%, went up to $30.
To deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help
And
us create
in
those
the past, it
experiences
was
in-game,
worth
we
it
sought
if
out
you
advice
did,
and
what was it,
insight from people
four
who've lived with Japanese car culture
four
their
games
entire
a
lives.
year. If you played 4 games a
Someone who
year,
grew
it
up
was
in
worth
Los
it.
Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car
But now,
culture.
in order for it to
I
be
developed
worth
a
it, you
passion
need
for
to
cars
do
early. I've also worked extensively supporting
What,
creative collaborations between Japanese
yeah.
and Western video
So
game
went from
studios.
4 games a year to
Over
like
the
6,
course of
7.
production, I had
That was not
many
intentional, I'm sorry.
conversations with the team
To
about
7
the
games a year, let's
nuances
say.
and the
So you need to
details of
play
Japanese
7 games a
culture
year
and how
in
to
their
reflect
entirety,
these in
full
Forza
$60
Horizon
titles
6.
for it to be worth it.
As an example,
Obviously, the
when we
benefit
discussed
is the big
naming
back
options
catalog.
for the player home at
You
Tokyo
paused your
Docks,
Games Pass?
we
I did
discussed the
too.
building number, picking 7 and
It was
8
not on
because
purpose,
those two
Vinox. I'm
numbers
sorry.
are
I'll do the
considered
thing.
fortunate in
I'll do the
Japan.
thing. I'm sorry.
In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb.
Neither here nor there.
Nana
I was
no
at work yesterday,
which
so I
means
work with
never give up.
special needs adults. That's my day job. That's what
When
I
a
do.
team
That's my
builds a Forza
passion.
Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place,
and
what makes it special.
Like, at the end of the day,
At
we
the start
do
of
just something
production,
fun.
our team traveled
I
to
ran a
Japan to
bingo game
capture
for them.
reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese skies.
I ran a bingo
photogrammetry
game for
of
them,
ancient geology,
and I got the
scans of
number
roads and
7.
buildings, and
Whatever.
things as simple
Then I got
as
6, 7, and
the
all
way
of the,
farming
because
cherry
a lot of them are
blossoms and cars.
more adept than you would think. They're pretty online. They're very in the culture, and a lot of them. So I just had like 28 adults all yelling 6, 7 at me, and I'm like,
And since
and then
Japan is
immediately
home
I
to
draw a
various
6.
experiences
So I have
unlike
6,
anywhere else,
7,
Plus
and
it's
6
begins
and
to
67, and I'm just like,
We
oh
started
my
with
god, you
the
guys,
C1
stop
Loop,
it.
Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma. Then we layer in the
Ugh.
details around them, creating
It is the
a world
beauty
where
of the
every
6,
road
7
leads to
brain rot has
discovery.
infected this world. This just
For this game,
looks
we built our
gorgeous.
biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo City is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before,
Wow.
with multiple districts, each with a unique identity.
I do want to go back to
We
Tokyo
want
one
to
day.
create a city where every road, every corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive and a delight to explore.
I will say this, of all the cities I've traveled to,
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes
you don't
are
get the meme,
widely
but the
celebrated
timing on it
in
is
local
hilarious.
culture. We've captured that in games so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world
Um,
around you as you explore. That sense of exploration
It's
is at the
it's
heart
pretty
of the
easy.
game.
It
Continuous
I
guide
agree,
on
it
the
can
road
be
to
funny at
Japan is something
times.
for you to collect. Cars,
Uh,
houses,
the
landmarks,
meme was
mascots,
started
and
with
more, all
a
tracked in your adventure journal.
a football player, or no, a basketball player, then it was mentioned in a rap song. And then basketball players started saying 6-7 to kind of like get featured and kind of like continue the bit. But then it went on to people, a kid at a baseball game yelled 6-7 to go viral on TikTok, and then people just started saying 6-7 to go viral. So I think it's a very unique meme. But then it started moving offline. So people started saying 6-7 not to go viral, but just in a continuation and reverence of this very unique meme that was meant exclusively for virality.
You'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always
so it's a cool idea of a
extremely rare and unique cars
meme that kind of transcends virality. It's a very much meme of the TikTok age, and now it's just become kind of like a symbol of cultural brain rot, but not in like the derogatory way. Cultural brain rot in like the, oh, we are the terminally online generation and it has infected everything in our life. 6-7. So it's kind of like an anti-meme, I guess you would call it.
Experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
Again, I guess, because in terms of systems, racing games are generally simpler than other game systems, because you only need to focus on one niche on the driving and all the systems around driving, which is why I think driving games always push the boundaries in other areas.
Part of the Horizon Festival.
Sound,
We're curating
lighting,
a diverse track list from around the world,
really cool tech,
including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
Higurashi.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that.
That's kind of cute.
You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown, but once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here, and anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion. Our major new accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode, making the open world of Japan visually accessible to everyone. No matter how you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Accessibility features are never a miss.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Touge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes.
That's just giving me
There's
initial
more to
D.
do in the open world than
Deja
ever before,
vu.
with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social
Still,
experience.
in my opinion, one of the most foundational racing games of my life was Initial D. Playing the playing the arcade
Forza fans are
cabinets and getting the
incredibly
card
creative,
that you could
making
bring to
everything
other
from liveries
arcade
to race events
cabinets
and scenic
and
locations to
continue your
explore.
story and
To
continue
support
your racing with your
creativity,
car.
We've added the ability to start building from anywhere.
Man,
as
Initial
well as
D was
loads of other
awesome.
player
And the
requested
anime
improvements,
obviously slapped to the
all of which
soundtrack.
are also
I
available
still,
in the estates
I
and
still listen to
customizable
Initial
areas.
D
We also
Deja
know
Vu
you
from
love
now,
to collaborate.
now and again.
So in Forza Horizon 6, we're making
Yeah,
building
100%.
fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though,
That's awesome.
stay
Again,
tuned
see,
for
like I said,
updates about the game over the
cross
coming
platforms, that's the way.
Thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
I've said it before, I think last time I gamed, I was talking about it. One of the biggest problems of this generation was the lack of true exclusives. Not console exclusives, generational exclusives, you know? So many games have been available on PC. So many games have been available on the Xbox One and the PS4. Gundam? That's a Gundam. That's a Gundam. They're the big focus in Japan, and that's 100% a Gundam. Coming to Series X, Series S, Xbox on PC, Xbox Cloud, Steam, and it'll eventually be coming to PlayStation. So good. You see, this is what I want. Getting rid of Xbox One, focus on the current gen. The one limiting factor is still the Xbox Series S, which specs drop down, would have to be dropped down for, because it's a limited console. I keep forgetting the Game Freak title. It does look a little more generic fantasy, but again, this is what Game Freak can do when it's not constrained by the Pokemon Company. You gotta forget, Game Freak have been in the game for so long. I really hope this does well, so Game Freak can... So weird to not see them on a Pokemon stream. I'm just gonna be looking for Pokemon in the background, you know. Beast of Reincarnation, yeah.
ゲームフリーク独自の取り組み、ギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほか、ソリティバ、ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し、常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに
A truly new experience from Game Freak. Awesome. One person, one dog RPG. I'm already on board.
この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
Solid action, solid monster design. Cool looking action.
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
A giant plant wolf.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきた自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していくぬくもりのある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて 生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。
Yeah, they are kind
し
of
かし
the
今回
creature
のプロジェクト
companion
では
game,
過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をする
but
という
a
体験を目
darker,
指していま
more
す。
take on what they're best known
汚
for.
れと
You
呼
and
ば
your
れる
weird
寄
plant
生
buddy.
植物が蔓延している世界
Parasitic
が
plants.
かつての文明の背景を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂
Nothing
る
better happened to
過酷
that
な環境
dog.
となっており
Nothing
ダ
better
イナ
happened
ミ
to
ッ
that
クな移動
dog.
が要求されます。このような経緯で
That's
地を
cool.
自由に操ることもできる
Vine-like
鶴のよ
hair
うな
that she
髪
can
をエマ
manipulate.
の能力にすることになり、プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合
Has
って
always
きまし
approached
た。
plants, animals, and
形状
nature
を
with
自由に変え
sincerity.
られて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、遊びにも植物を取り入れまし
Yeah,
た。
it's very plant heavy.
しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを
So
紐付けるこ
plants
とは
are the
ポケット
through
モン
line
スターシリーズの
motif.
開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにし
Yeah,
ま
and
し
I
た。
really like the look of
エ
it.
マとクーの姿を思い描いた時、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。
So it's like a
日
perfectly
本の昔から
nature
続く
has
山々に
retaken
囲
the
まれ
land.
た自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメー
Giving
ジでき
near
ました。
south of midnight
さ
and
らに
Monster
植
Hunter.
物
Yeah.
をモチーフとした重要な
It's giving
存在
near
として
100%
植
on
物
that.
と
Yeah.
動物が融合した生
Monster
物で
Hunter
も
are
あ
the
り、
giant
腐
bosses.
食体も出来上がっ
That's
て
a
いきま
giant
した。
panda
腐食体
squirrel.
のデザインは当時
Malefax
私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
I still haven't done South of Midnight. I want to though.
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚
So
れと
soon.
いう名
Coming
の
up
寄生
soon.
植物の影響で
4026.
人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。
Oh, because she has the
彼
plant
女
in
の
her,
相棒
she's
となるクーは
isolated.
日
Doesn't
本
live
の
with the people.
東の
Okay.
地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
クーだ。
クーから目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、分かってる。
Oh, is there gonna be like tech? Is that gonna be the other?
エンバー、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。
Alright, Sif.
汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐食体はこの世界のイフの対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。
And special ones are called Mushi that we can fight, absorb their power to defeat the beast of
世
reincarnation.
界を蹂躙していきました。
To stop the plant
腐食体の
virus?
中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は植
Yeah,
物を
Nushir
操り
bosses.
自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。
It's so beautiful though,
汚
like
れ
the
の森に入る
flowers
と
blooming
周囲
and
の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を
transferred their souls into mechanical bodies. So it's gonna have a heavy technology versus nature
見
theme.
つけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
エマとクーはさまざまな人物と出会います。長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、 あとはクナイというエマと同じように腐食体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
とどめはきちんとさせる。
All right, girl. How you doing?
同じく汚れの
Emma
力を
and Q
宿
harbor the
してい
same
て
blight
互いにそ
power.
の力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマ
I
が
do want to
敵
see
の
more
動きを見
combat.
極め
We're
攻撃
seeing
を受け
cool
流す
shots, but I want to see more.
空
Here
に
we go.
力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
Oh, and it has even
そして
E33
開花技を
style
放てば
prompts.
さらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うとエマは彼岸花の大輪を咲かせその大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。
Spider-Lily
また別の
platforms.
開花技を使えば敵を縛りエマの
It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth
開花技
with
の選
the
択中は
cross
時間がスローにな
between
り考える時間が生まれます
action in the middle
ターンベ
and
ースの RPG コマン
slow
ドのよう
mode
に
to select
考えることが
like
できます
ATB
スキルを磨くほど
attacks.
にエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で2人は常につながっているんです。エマとクーにはそれぞれスキルツリーがあり
It's literally a tree.
エ
Cute.
マが行動すればクーに影響を与えクーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。さまざまなスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことに
Really
よって
changes how your katana
よ
and
り奥深い
parries
戦
are
闘ができるよう
performed.
になっています。
Alright, so it looks like it's going to be
遠
highly
距離だけで戦
customizable.
う人もいれば
You're going to
ス
have
テルスだ
options
け
to
で
do
戦う
full
人もい
range,
ます
others do
し
stealth.
常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいればクーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊秘石と組み合わせて戦うのか
So this looks like we're going to have like, some really good
皆さん
variety.
がどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか今からとても楽しみです。
はるか昔に汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過
Beautiful
酷な
yet
新たな
brutal.
世界企画構想から6年間私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんに
Yeah, no, I'm
の
down.
世界を体験しただけが待ちきれません。本作は今年
That's
の
what I need to know.
Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。
Yeah, I will.
ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作、どうぞご期待ください。
Yeah, that was nuts. This summer. All right. Ooh, Double Fine. Okay. This Double Fine. Yeah, it's definitely getting a wish list for me. I 100% agree. Double Fine
hello,
Studio.
I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions, and this is Elsbeth Larkin.
Are we gonna get another
Senior programmer and
Psychonauts? What are we gonna
junior
get here?
in-house scientist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes.
That's
We call
kind of
this
a cool
process
concept.
Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process.
Bring back Brutal Legend.
It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before.
Obviously, the big games I like Double Fine
Our
for: Grim
next game
Fandango,
came
Brutal
out of
Legend,
Amnesia
and Psychonauts.
It's all about encouraging you to create with others.
So this is something
And
that
then
they've
use
built
what you
based on
create
this
to
concept.
destroy each other. Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
They are weird. A cute little party. Yeah, Amber Legend. Sorry. Neither here nor
We
there.
love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that
I
coin,
forgot about
bringing
that
high
one. I
energy,
never did that.
expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today.
I want to make a
see
note of
how
that. I'm
continuing
gonna wonder how
foster
that
spirit
did.
of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch and is here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to
Giant
respond to your
pot
creative
hammer?
design choices,
Jar hammer.
as well as your relentless cruelty
hammer's a little,
anthropomorphized to clay pots. I've spent my career as a concept artist, focused on coming up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one
Creating
day.
pots in the
What better
kiln,
solution
breaking
than a pottery
pots.
wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you
Aw.
make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place
So
for
you
the creation
literally
of a new
make
body.
your own. You can be
And
a
when it comes
mug.
time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere.
Yeah, I could see this being like a fun, like,
You and
hey,
your
we
friends
need
need
to
balance
kill
on
some
shape
time. Let's all
and abilities
hop in a
with
little
capacity
lobby.
for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water.
And throw it in the
Ultimately
enemy's
douse
fire.
the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
With Kiln, we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because
Tim
it's a
Schafer
game
is
about
just,
pots that have to
Tim
transform
Schafer is a
into
legend.
bespoke
He's just a
ceramic
weird guy,
warriors.
though.
We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel.
I've always
It's
wanted to do
weirdly
pottery.
satisfying.
Just like a one-off. Just like, hey, I'm gonna go do
Carefully
some
married
pottery
the clay
today.
technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls
It always
to make
looks
sure
fun.
anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you
It's
sculpt,
tough,
you'll
but
notice
fun.
the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body,
Devise.
what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot and kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump, attack, and roll. They also must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its
I like
own
the
unique
coloring.
way
I
of
like the
performing
art
these moves.
style.
And because
It's
your
very
shape
the
matters,
art style is
the animation
very
team has taken on the
animated
challenge
and
of
Double
bringing those
Fine.
different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has
Giant.
its
You want to
own
be a giant
special
mug of
attack,
destruction.
which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones. Plates
I think a
spinning
jug for me. Just a big jug with a little jug handle on top.
Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
Very weird and top heavy. That's what I would do. Are they like
As you fight over
amphoras
the
and
water on the
pithos,
battlefield
like
and try to
ancient
extinguish your opponent's
jugs
kiln,
and jars?
you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots, and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor.
An ancient Greek
Navigate
nightclub.
Athena's giant strategic war map. Inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
But you're probably
Or a team of
slower.
Tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way. Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splash ability. If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks, letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either
Cool.
win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby
Where
where
you
you
need
can
to
hang at the
recreate-
wheel and make
Okay.
something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot making options.
I
Decorate
think
your
being so much
pots.
about the fighting, but when people play it, they just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the Pottery Studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the
they
experience
have, like,
of
water
adding
capacity
spouts,
down here. I'm
lids,
seeing all
and
that, yeah.
handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
All right,
all
Pot
about
Maker
my pizza party
2026.
themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your Bix.
There you go.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
It's what?
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, Cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist
It's
or a
silly.
seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning of the pottery party as we bring regular updates throughout the year with expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun
Cool.
together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look.
All right, so after this, I'm assuming, is it only going to be 4 games? Yeah, I think this is only going to be 4 games. But it's like a really in-depth look at them. Forza, Beast of Resurrection, Beast of Reincarnation,
Okay, I can do it again. Online
Kiln,
online multiplayer party brawl. It's getting better.
And probably
Online
Fable for the
multiplayer
finale.
Party brawler.
Kiln. Spring. All right. The last one is going to be Fable, right? I'm really, because I never did the Fable games. That was just one that passed me by, but I'm always intrigued by them.
Welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable.
Been a hot minute.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa.
Yeah, it's all Playground, right? We literally saw them.
As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love.
Weird, silly comedy.
At the heart of our game is a simple
fantasy
recurring
choice.
question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite
British
a few
humour.
chickens. All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers
I
first
just remember, all I remember about
and we
this game
discover
is that
you
it had
are
Richard
Albion's first
Iowade
hero
in it.
in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets,
Classic fairy tale fantasy. I like
oversized
it.
vegetable patches, and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor,
This is massive. So
nobles
maybe
and commoners,
is this going to be a
royalty
summer
and
or a fall
criminals.
game?
You'll spend plenty of time here during the game as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion,
Yeah,
you'll
very
find mountains,
like, really nice environments.
craggy coastlines, spooky marshes.
Again, I said it during the Forza
and the
thing. That's
bleak,
kind of what
windswept city of Bloodstone.
Playground
Here, you'll
Games
meet the
does
leaders
well.
of two rival gangs.
They pushed
vying
great
for
lighting,
power
great environmental.
and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is
So
beautiful.
putting those systems into an open world
handcrafted,
game is pretty fascinating.
and richly detailed.
Like, look at that beautiful lighting. That's like
In Albion, heroes are special.
really
Different.
nice light shifting, ray tracing.
They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
All right.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat.
Yep.
Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
Oh, there you go.
Is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance.
Melee magic
and
build,
executing
baby.
stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies.
Shoot the lantern.
And
Yeah.
of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight.
Aw.
Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
That was
And we're
cool.
adding brand new enemies too,
Cockatrice.
like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken.
Yep.
Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
Summon blades to huck at them. Love that.
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people
Right,
about their
the best thing
favorite
about Fable
games
is always
of
the
original
choice
games,
system.
So many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened.
And seeing
when
like the
you interacted
ripples
with
that it
people of
causes.
Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion.
Right, yeah, that's it. Gonna be a landlord, baby.
Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality.
Cool.
You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads
Awesome.
of different ways.
That's awesome.
Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own, because you're the landlord.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive.
Cool.
Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly
What does it
different
mean to be a
take on it.
hero?
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person
So
in
people
Albion
think
will
you're
have
a
different
tycoon, people
reaction
think
to
you're
you as a
rich.
result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them. They'll
Thinks
love
you're a
you
rich
or hate
twat.
you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who
That's
discovers
Richard
the magical
Ayoade.
grow formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him.
Salty,
if you
yeah.
kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the
Oh my
rest of the
God.
game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes,
There's gonna be a
they've
lot of
typically involved
replayability
sports
here.
cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
I said autumn, yep.
From all of us here, thanks for watching.
Wow. So literally this spring is Forza and Kiln, this summer is Beast of Reincarnation, and this fall is Fable. Not bad. Alright, generally those look solid.
And it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction.
Japan's car culture
Like,
is one
very
of the reasons
different.
I'm so excited for this location. Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
This is probably what I'm, as an RPG guy, this is probably what I'm most interested in. Beast of Reincarnation, but Fable obviously looks
through the way
gorgeous
you play,
and
through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
I like this. It was very different, direct, developer direct. Yeah, family party game, beautiful racing game, action RPG, and massive open world RPG. Like, these generally look really solid. Yeah, I'm on board. That looks really cool. There's some really good stuff here. And obviously, Fable and Beast of Reincarnation are probably at the top of this list. But I think I'll try out Kiln. It looks very cute. And I could see that being like a good... Like, I do some online games. Like last year, I did Repo with some friends online. I did Peak with some friends online. That might be a good... I said with my coworkers. That might be a good game to play with my coworkers. All right. Not bad. See, good. This is good. More modern games that will push more modern gaming consoles, because that's what we need. I've said I think the big sword of Damocles is obviously Grand Theft Auto, and its constant being pushed back, I think, has stopped some advancement in this generation, because people are like, oh, let's just push it off. When is this thing coming out? And I think when that game comes out, it will push console sales a lot. But now that game's coming out amid the AI bubble, which, hey, I never want anyone to lose their job. I never want anyone to struggle. I'm really happy that OpenAI is struggling and losing money, because they kind of started this AI bubble and they're crashing and burning, and here's hoping the AI bubble bursts soon, because we need things to become more affordable. Data centers are devastating. All right. Well, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm talking about this. This was really enjoyable. I liked this. Again, it was like almost an hour, and it was like a good 10 to 15 minutes on each project. That's an interesting take for a direct, right? It's less scattershot, more, hey, these are the big things that we're very interested in. Not bad. Not bad, Xbox, not bad.